and that the year 400 was linked to the coming of President Barack Obama. And so I went very quickly into writing on President Barack Obama and the similarities that were being made between Barack Obama's physical appearance and that of Malcolm X, who I knew was also in prophecy as the red heifer. And so, as I was preparing my first book, then it came to my attention that President Barack Obama was coming to Ghana. And so, within the 24-hour of his visitation, he, of all things, decided to take his family, Michelle and daughters and mother-in-law, into the Cape Coast Castle dungeons to commune with the ancestors. And I knew this was the fulfillment of the biblical prophecies of the 400-year captivity and also what is found in the book of Judges. In the book of Judges, the 5th chapter and the 12th verse, it reads, "Awake, awake, utter a song, arise, Barak, and lead thy captivity captive." And what captivity is in question here? Abraham's vision. His seed would be carried into a land not theirs, serve and be afflicted 400 years, which reached a benchmark in 2007, the same year that President Obama announced his candidacy for president. And so I knew at that time I was living in Mali. I came directly from Mali in order to be here because I knew it was prophecy in the making. And his communion with the Cape Coast ancestors confirmed what is known as the Song of Barak. And the Song of Barak is the same as Revelation, the 14th chapter and the 3rd verse. Who could learn the song? And the only ones who could learn the song were the 144,000. And the 144,000 are those who've come out of the Great Tribulation. And the Great Tribulation is the transatlantic slave trade and those who have returned. The 144,000 whose robes are washed white in the blood of the Lamb. And that Lamb is Martin Luther King on the cross. Just as those thieves on the cross, or Jesus with thieves on the right and left, they have person identities. You understand the story is about us. When you read have your African reading glasses on and know how to read the Bible and the Quran, you realize the story is about us. And sometimes it says by name the individuals that I'm talking about. And Barak is one of them. And so we see this very important symbol. 400-year captivity. Barack Obama announces his candidacy for president. This is a symbol of the cross. And the center, the prime meridian, equator, and the vortex is at Ghana. President Barack Obama is also explained in this way. When Joseph is sitting on the throne of Egypt, his brothers come and pays him a visit. This is recorded in the book of Yeshua. Now, Yeshua is one of those books left out of the Bible. You can go to the internet and do your own research. Books of Yeshua in the 53rd chapter. 53rd chapter is a description of the more in-depth conversation that Joseph engages with his brother Benjamin. And he asks Benjamin, "Do you know what this is?" And he says, "Yes, I am skilled in understanding the stars, the map of heaven." And he said, "This is Egypt divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts." And he says, "By this I'm able to discern that you are sitting on the throne of Egypt." And sure enough, when we make a diagram such as this, 4 parts, and we see 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarter, 4 and 4, that the 44th president is sitting on the throne of Egypt. Now, this diagram is given in the book of Genesis, the 18th chapter, as Abraham is having his discourse with the angels of destruction. And they're having the dialogue about how many righteous men are in the city. that they would spare the city. And he begins, Abraham talking about, if there are 50 righteous in the city, will you spare the city? And the angels of destruction said yes. And they couldn't find it. So he said 40. He said 30. He said 20. He said 10. And so this is a diagram of Sodom, which is also known spiritually as Egypt. This is a diagram, a numerical diagram, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, that's given in the book of Genesis, the 18th chapter. Well, in the Quran, it gives the same diagram in 18th chapter of the Quran, except it calls this diagram the cave, And it gives you the same numerical sequences, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. And this is how you are able to understand the season and the time. The cave is America. Sodom is America. Egypt is America. And it's Joseph who sits on the throne, 44. At the same time, 1 quarter equals 25%. 2 quarters is 50%. 3 quarters, 75%. And 4 and 4 is 100%. Barack Obama's coming to Ghana in the year 2007 at the same time that Dr. Nkrumah is age 100. It's no accident. It's the volume. Recall, Jesus said, lo, I come in the volume of the book. Psalms 40 and 7. And also the book of Hebrews 10 and 7. The volume of the books. So the volume, 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarter, 4 and 4 is the volume of something. It's helping us to explain this story. You see, the Bible is geometry. It's mathematics. This is another kind of sermon that you're getting. In my classes, you need your calculator in order to understand the message of the Most High. And you must have your thinking cap on, because the Creator is the high intellect who has told us a story, but is hidden because we've been passed down fables and lies and distortions concerning stories and events that have been coded in the Bible and in the Quran. And so we have the 44th president, Barack Obama, coming to Ghana to commune with the ancestors at the same year Dr. Nkrumah is 100. And so the Nkrumah Circle and the Song of Barack go hand in glove together. The Nkrumah Circle and Ghana's at the center, and Barack coming into presidency in the 400-year history of the first settlement in America go together. And so the title of my book, The Song of Barack and the Nkrumah Circle. In addition, 44th president, 100. Now we go to Genesis 41 and 44. What do you think we will find? Genesis 41. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and without thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in all the land of Egypt. It's helping to explain the significance of President Barack Obama as a sign of Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his brethren, but he rose to the throne of Egypt. And it's explained in the dialogue between Joseph and Benjamin. These are not my invention. This is just my ability to understand the mathematics involved in the Bible and in the Quran. And so when we get to the full volume, 4 and 4, and Dr. Nkrumah, 100, it forms together this number here. 41 chapter, 44th verse. 4144, which is also our measure of the man on the cross. 144, the measure of the man, the link between Martin Luther King, Barack Obama. 4144. So we read 4144 in the book of Genesis, and it states, and Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and without thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in all